Two Australians have received one of the US military's highest bravery medals for their service in Vietnam during the 1960s. Mac Cottrell and Kevin Wheatley were serving alongside American troops and at the time were nominated for their gallant actions. But it's taken more than 50 years for the medals to be presented.
It was a war where discerning friend from foe was hard enough on the ground. Imagine doing it from several thousand feet up.
My job basically was to find, identify targets. If they were unfriendly, then we got approval to call in fighters.
Mac Cottrell was a forward air controller in the Vietnam War, an Aussie pilot flying for US commanders. And his job took him right over enemy positions in the slowest aircraft in the skies. He was a sitting duck. You talk about trying to fly an aircraft while holding binoculars two-handed.
Yeah, it was a challenge at first, but after a while you just put the stick between your knees. Occasionally it was a bit hairy.
The Silver Star Medal is the third highest...
US officers recommended him for the Silver Star, one of America's highest medals for military valour. But because of a long-standing ban on Australians receiving foreign medals, it took until today for him to finally get it. Alongside him, the family of fellow recipient Kevin Wheatley VC.
This has been 56 years since Dad was recommended for it, and it's wonderful for Mum because not an end to Dad's story, but it's just an end to one chapter in Dad's life.
Kevin Wheatley was killed in Vietnam. A begrudging Australian government wouldn't even fly his body home for burial. It fell to a grateful public to pick up the tab. George was just 13 when he received his dad's Victoria Cross. Now, a Silver Star has been added to his combat medals.
Celebration's not the right word, but it was a mini family celebration, so to speak.
And finally, recognition of brave deeds performed by two Aussies for their American masters. Craig Allen, ABC News, Canberra.